Hello everyone. As you can see, we got a new toy in the shop today. This is a 2010 Ford SVT Raptor that we purchased from auction. So as you guys can probably tell, it's got some front end damage right over here. We got this vehicle from Copart. So interesting story with this is, I guess the vehicle had a plow attached to this. I'm guessing they hit a curb or something, because what it did is definitely bent the plow bracket, but it also did some frame damage to the truck. Now this isn't too horrible because it's just up here in the front. Rest of the frame, we measured it, it's in good condition. It's just this little kink over here. So it'll go to the body shop to get that fixed, pulled out and all that stuff. So that's the most amount of damage over there. It did obviously take out this stuff in the front end as well. The lights, the grille, the front bumper, and then also this fender. Interesting thing, Ford Raptors actually have fiberglass fenders. I did not know that. And then same goes for the hood as well. That's pretty much the only difference that I've seen, besides the suspension and the tires and all that stuff. The frame and drivetrain on these Ford Raptors, or at least in the first generation ones, isn't all that much different than a normal F-150. Now this one does have the 6.2 liter, which is from the F-250, so I guess that's a big difference there. But interior wise, they're pretty basic. Well, when I say basic, I mean they're basically an F-150. So a pretty well decked out F-150 is what a Raptor is. Here, I'll take the key out so it stops beeping at us. But we got Sony surround sound in here, and then heated and cooled, I believe, heated and cooled front seats. Yeah, and then, you know, a sunroof as well. So back in 2010, this was a pretty well equipped truck, as you can see. It'll walk around. This fender is in good condition. There's no damage to this fender, but the hood, now it does have a wrap on it, so as you can see, wrap's not doing too great. We'll have to figure out a way to take that off. And then, so if you guys have any suggestions or the easiest way to take off this wrap, which is just baked on the hood, that would be greatly appreciated. And then it's coming around. It's got really nice tires. The rims are bigger. Now these do have the 20-inch. The fronts do rub on the fenders, we've noticed. So when we turn the truck, the tire does rub onto the fender. We're thinking about doing a leveling kit on here, just so it'll clear the fenders. But if you guys have any other suggestions, we're open to that as well. And it's kind of coming around onto the driver's side. Like I said, tires are actually in great condition. Overall, the truck seems to be in fairly decent condition. It doesn't seem to be beat on all that much, now aside from the fact that they had a plow on a Raptor. So this is the paint underneath the wrap. It's actually in decent condition. I thought it was going to be all scratched up and all that stuff, but at least on the tailgate, the paint's not too bad. I peeled off a little bit from over here as well. So yeah, 2010 Ford SVT Raptor. Newer brakes. It does seem to have been maintained at the Ford dealer for most of its life. These are the parts that we're going to be installing on it. We got the two headlights, so we're going to upgrade the headlights to, it's got an LED halo, or whatever you call that thing, around the actual headlight itself. And then a grille. Now this is just a normal F-150 grille and normal F-150 headlights. So as far as I'm aware, there's no difference in the in those parts. Now, if anybody has the upper bumper, it's a plastic piece that goes right underneath the headlights. For Raptors, please do let us know. We're having a super hard time finding it. The dealer wants almost $1,000 for that little plastic piece that runs across the truck. And then we are also looking to upgrade the front metal bumper to an aftermarket one as well, with a winch on it and all that stuff. So we're kind of looking into options, trying to soup the truck up, since we are going to be doing the repairs, trying to make it a little bit better. So, but yeah, this is our latest build, so stay tuned for that.